right. Deb's pissing me off. I can't be here.
Johnny's just jealous.
Okay, everybody. I am 48 hours into my fast right now, and I'm just curious. I checked my blood sugar an hour ago, and sugar was 77 and ketones were 1.5, and I'm just really curious if some strenuous exercise, what it's going to do. My theory is my blood sugar is going to go up and my ketones are going to go up because of the sugar coming out of the muscles. Now, this is my mountain bike. I'm going to do this mountain bike trail over here. It's pretty difficult.
You shouldn't have any sugar in your muscles on a 48-hour fast, but we are curious to see.
I'm just curious
what it does.
So I'm going to ride pretty hard. I'm not going to try to break any records, but it's a lot of up and down and a lot of hill climbing.
It's a good hour, right? Hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's an hour worth of. It'll take me an hour to do the whole thing and ride back. So we'll see. All right, I'm back from my hour-long bike ride.
Good job, honey.
It took me exactly the same amount of time. I thought I was going to be much slower. I do it in an hour all the time, and I got back here in an hour. Yeah, didn't expect that, so we're going to check the sugar and the ketones. One thing I will say, I went over some obstacles that give me a really hard time most of the time, and they didn't this time. It's like the cognitive part of the fast help my performance because it's kind of technical. What do we got? 98 sugar, what I expected, and 1.6. So my ketone stayed.
Can't see that one. Oh, there we go.
My ketones stayed the same and my sugar went higher. I thought my ketones were going to go higher, and I did expect my sugar to go higher.
So we're actually going to check, I think, in another few hours, before bed. We'll do another update and show you guys just to see, because, yeah, the whole glucose going up when you work out really heavy, I've read about it, so we'll see.
Yeah, it was experimental, and what happened, what I thought was going to happen.
All right, here we go.
Okay, we are, I don't know, 60 some hours.
Yeah, it's
into the fast.
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
Johnny's still trying to get those ketones up, and he had that long bike ride last night.
1.8.
Okay, set it down.
And 80.
Okay, turn them and just set them.
I thought the ketones were going to be I thought I might hit 2, but 80 for a fasting morning for me is pretty good. So we'll figure out the Dr. Boz ratio here in a minute. Yeah. But I think it's good.
Yep, good job, honey.
And here's the funny thing is, I cooked last night. Deb and I made our first Dr. Ken Berry's bacon mayonnaise out of bacon grease, and it turned out great. And then I made an excellent deviled egg recipe that I'll have to show you guys sometimes. I can cook, and I just had to remind myself not to lick my fingers and stuff. But Deb was pretty amazed that I can cook. I don't know, it keeps me busy, and I know I'm going to have some good stuff tomorrow or tonight when I break my fast. All right, later. All right, let's check them out. I'm ready to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 2.5?
It is.
2.5 and
Johnny's
75.
Done with his 3-day fast. He gets to eat dinner Tuesday night. Yay. One more look.
So I'm going to say the 3-day fast was a total success, man.
And how many pounds were you? I mean, I know that's just water.
181 pounds. Well, we'll see, but I'm down to 181 pounds. And a couple days ago, well, 3-4 days ago, I was like 189. So I definitely lost some weight, but I've been drinking water and just a tiny little, maybe a quarter cup of black coffee twice. I'm not a black coffee fan, so I'm ready to have some creamer in my coffee.
Yay.
All right. Hey, Dr. Boz, thank you for helping us get to this. All your videos were a real help. So, guys, click the link below, and again, we'll take you right to Dr. Boz because she's great, and you'll learn a lot from her. All right. Just did my Dr. Boz ratio. I call it my DBR. My DBR was 30. My goal was to get below 50, so call the 3-day fast a success.
Good job, honey. I'm proud of you. You're cooking all last night. I didn't eat in front of you, but I did eat when you left to go biking, and
So Deb ended hers at 48 hours.
Yeah, my numbers were...
Her numbers were so great.
Were so good.
I
mean, it was like when we were up in the... Sorry, guys, I'm behind the camera. But when we were up for that 3-day backpack, I was pretty much under 20 Dr. Boz ratio, which is like cancer
16 at one point.
Yeah, and I felt great. But then after 48 hours of fast, my numbers were so good, and I was just like, you know what? It started becoming a womanly time of the month, and I just don't like doing long fasts on my period. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's fine to do. I just prefer not to do it. And so it was just time for me. But again, I wasn't a mean wife. I didn't eat in front of Johnny. I waited till he went on his bike ride.
You got to listen to your body.
And I had dinner. But after my dinner, my ketones were still 1.5, and I think my blood sugar was like 82. So numbers were still, really good. But
I will say, everybody out there, that bike ride that I took, I was feeling really tired and lethargic, and I had to force myself to ride the bike. But when I got back from the bicycle ride, I was like I wasn't even fasting.
Yeah, I could tell the difference in your mood.
So that was huge.
Yeah,
when you're fasting, don't think you have to take it easy.
Even if you feel crummy, you don't. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you. Go ahead. I'll let you finish, Johnny.
All right, everybody, to wrap things up, every time you do a fast, whether it's a 24, 48, 10-day, I don't care, you're going to learn something about your body. And Deb and I definitely did. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit the bell notification. It'll let you know when Deb and I put out our next video. And we really enjoy doing these videos and experimenting with our health and fitness and everything. So until next time, keep eating meat, because meat heals. These are my numbers the morning after I ate dinner after my 3-day fast. Really shocking. That is a Dr. Boz ratio of 28. So I'm a little in awe of that.